It's like magic, right? I know that's cool. What's up? DMOT100 here again. As you can see, this is going to be the follow-up to the chase game video that I put up a while back. I know I'm going to be more diligent on putting my videos closer together and getting more material for you. I promise that. But I realized that some of the stuff that I put in the chase game video could have been misinterpreted. Definitely, because it kind of seemed like I was bashing the ladies a little bit, like, dang, you know, why don't you just go get a good man? Ain't nobody trying to chase you around, all that. You ain't all that, blah blah blah. And that's not what I meant at all, really, by that. And what I meant by the video was, and what I wanted to communicate to you was, that we all have the opportunity to go get what we want. We all have the opportunity to make a move towards something that we know is good. And instead of getting scared and running off because we don't think we can handle it, or we don't want to lose it, or because we don't believe in ourselves, like we're not going to be able to achieve it, then we turn in the other direction, or we come up with some reasons why it's not going to work, or we get scared. Especially now, this is just pertaining to the relationship thing, you know, but we get scared that we're not going to be with anybody. So whenever somebody comes along that we feel like we can get along with, or we feel like that's giving us the right attention that we're seeking, no matter if we feel like the person is a good fit or not, sometimes that doesn't matter. We just want to be loved. We just want somebody to tell us that they love us and that they're going to be there with us and for us and all that type of stuff. So we pick the person that comes along that tells us those things because we think we're not going to find anybody else that's going to do that. Well, let me tell you what, you don't have to settle. I just don't want to see you settling for these dudes that are full of crap, that are always just talking this stuff, and then you always have to complain about it because, yo, you ladies, you know, you're everything. Without ladies in this world, there's nothing else. Okay? It's not going to happen for anybody unless you got a mama. That's just the way it is. Okay? And you know, I love ladies. I just, you know, but you know, I'm a compassionate person, you know, and I'm sensitive to what's going on, and I feel what you feel, and you know, whenever things aren't going right, and I just hate that. I don't want to see that going on. Just don't pick the dum-dums. All right, that's the problem, because just like I said in the last one, you have the opportunity to pick whoever you want to pick and whoever you feel like you want to be with. Okay? You're walking around all the time talking about you got some bad produce. Oh girl, every time I go out I get these oranges. They ain't worth shit. They ain't worth nothing. They're just some bullcrap oranges, the same I always get. And your girlfriend's like, well, yo, my orange is good. I love my orange. And the oranges that I've gotten before, I love those oranges. I don't know why your oranges are so nasty. Because you the one picking them. Or are you not the one out there shopping around? Just because an orange plops off for the thing and rolls across the floor and bumps you on the foot and it's like, yo, eat me. I love you, eat me. That doesn't mean you have to pick that orange. Okay? And it's not a big deal if you're not with somebody just because you wait to go over that first orange. Okay? Because people are trying to put that on you too. And that goes back to being scared of being alone. You know, we look at ourselves and be like, oh, because I'm not with anybody, that means I'm not worth anything. That's not true. That just means that you're waiting for something that is worth you. Okay, you get that? You want to look at your friends and be like, man, they with somebody, but it doesn't work out. You know, so would you rather go to the professor and say, yo, I want to wait to take this test. I want to wait a little bit longer till I get a little more knowledge. Then I'm going to take the right test. Your friends over there like, yo, we taking the test now. We taking the test now. And you might be a little envious. But then they fail. They fail their test. Then you take yours and you pass because you waited. Okay? You had the insight and the knowledge and the patience to say, you know what, hold up. I'm going to wait for what's right. Okay? It's okay to wait for what's right. And that's what you need to go for. Now, the two different types of dudes, you know, mainly that you're going to run into, and the ones that you're complaining about are the talkers and just saying that they're going to fill your life with all these great things. They're making empty promises, and it sounds great at the beginning. And then whenever they tell you that they love you, that sounds great too. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in freaking love. Oh, they love me. And you don't want to give that up, because who wants to give up being loved, right? That's like the greatest thing. Everybody wants to be loved, okay? So somebody loves you and you're like, man, I can't say no to that. I can't turn away from love. What if I never find love again? Don't pay attention to never finding love again. You will always find love again if you look in the right places, okay? Always. I don't care who says, oh, it's so hard, it's not that easy, oh my gosh, all these things that you have to do. No, it's not like that at all. We make up all those things that we have to do, okay? Do you know why you're best friends with your best friend? Because you two do not worry about the little petty crap that does not make life worth living. What you two worry about is having a good time, laughing together, just being in each other's presence, okay? It's all good. All that other stuff, you pull into it when you get into a relationship and it messes it up, okay? So you don't need to worry about that stuff. All you need to worry about is finding the person that's right. Also, as I stated in the last video, you know, just because the person is coming at you with those things, just because the guy is telling you those things, does not mean that he means them for the right reason, or that he even freaking means them at all. And probably he doesn't even mean them at all. Okay, you know, this is like politicians. You know, they have to tell the people all this type of stuff that they know the people want to hear in order to gain the people's trust. Whether they're going to do those things or not, they have to say them now. Otherwise, nobody's going to buy what they're selling. They're just not going to do it. Whether they're coming to fruition or not, and it's really not any of their concern at the time, they just want you to say, yes, I'm going to vote for you. So that's what these guys are doing. That's what you have to watch out for, the yes, vote for me guys, okay? Filling your head up with all this stuff. Because if the chemistry and the love is there naturally, then it's just going to happen. The things are going to be there. Trust me, okay? He does not have to make them be there. And that's why he has to make them be there, because they're not there in the first place at all. Don't you know the people that you work with, went to school with, or whatever, that's always bragging on what they can do, where they're being, where they're going, blah, 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 okay? Really, they're not crap. They're just talking that stuff so you get the vision in your mind from all that freaking hot air coming out that they're worth something, okay? So, you got this dude standing here, okay? And you have you standing over here. In the middle is the circle. This circle is shared by you two, and this is going to be full of your basic chemistry, the things that you share early on in the relationship, so on and so forth. What the red flag is that you have to watch out for instead of falling for is him filling this up with a bunch of stuff to make sure that you can't see past it. Okay, because right now, this is clear. Okay, you can see right through it. Okay, you have a straight vision right to him, right over to there. No problem. Now, he wants to start saying, oh yeah, girl, I've been having my eye on you for a long time. Yeah, I've always noticed you. Yeah, you beautiful. So on and so forth. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I think I could be with you forever. Yeah, you're just the type of girl that I'm looking for. Me and you. Me and you. I'll be there for you. And you're like, okay, great. This is sounding good. It sounds good? I don't know about this dude. But he's saying the right things. Who gives a crap? He's saying the right things for the wrong reason, because he knows you're going to fall for it, okay? If you give the right man the chance when the love is just there, he is not going to fill your head up with all those things, and that's one of the reasons I think that you ladies get scared, because he's not telling you those things, so you don't think it's there. But really, it definitely is there. It definitely is there. It's just going to come in time. He doesn't have to fill your head up with all the things that are going to be, because the things that are going to be will be. Alright? And he knows that. So he's going to wait for those things to naturally occur. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, it unfolds, okay? It's a book. It doesn't have 2 pages in it, it has 200. Don't get caught up with the first cat that writes 2 good pages and the rest of the damn book is full of bull crap. Okay? Don't do it. Wait to read the whole book. Get a little farther in there. Test it out. See how it happens. Instead of listening to Joe Blow saying all this crap, blah, 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 and then as soon as he goes out and fucks up, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean that. I was out of my mind. I was crazy to do something like that to you. I love you. Then you're like, he does say he loves me. So, okay. So you let him back in. Go for it again. And he fills this up with a whole lot more. Okay? And all you have in this steak is this little bit over here. You just kind of being you on the sidelines while he fills all the rest of it up with all of his little promises, all of his little this, all of his little, yeah, I'm going to do that, when none of it is really true. But I have had numerous conversations with girlfriends, okay, not we're dating, we're going out girlfriends, chicks that I'm friends with, okay, talking about, dudes, what am I supposed to do? Why did he do that to me? Why did he say that to me and then go do that? Why do you think? Because he doesn't give a shit. And he told you that he gave a shit so you would believe it. And even though he went out and totally did a 180 on that speech that he fed you, you still believed it because he said it. And you don't want to say no, and you want to give him another chance, and maybe you want to help him be a better person. Well, you know what? Help yourself. Okay? Because you got to pick who's right for you. Don't let the lame old scumbags come into your life and take a hold of you. You have to go out there and take a hold of stuff for yourself. Are you not a strong, independent young woman? Right? Oh yeah, I'm so independent, I'm so strong, I can do it all for myself. So why you keep picking the scumbag then? You can do it all for yourself, but you don't got enough in your brain to go pick out the good guy? I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just telling you to think about it. Because you have the opportunity to be crying for joy instead of for sadness. Okay? Don't let the freaking rotten orange roll his way into your life. You can go out there and pick the most beautiful orange for you. But you have to have that magnetism that I talked about in the first video as well. Because you have to understand that in order for you to attract the caliber of man that you want, you have to emit the caliber of attraction for his magnet to pull and for your magnet to pull together on this. Okay? You can't be sitting around like a bump on a log and just think the great dude's going to fall into your lap. The jibber jabber Joe Blow falls into your lap because he's got nothing else better to do than to feed you a line of bullcrap and have sex with you on the weekends. Okay? That's his deal. He ain't doing shit else. Look for the guy who's just like, you know what? I don't need to sell that crap. I'm not going to. I feel the love. The love is there. And if you feel it, don't worry about the other stuff. So you guys are going to be sharing this, and it's going to feel beautiful. Instead of letting him fill the whole thing up with this bullcrap, you got to put something in there too. The great guy wants to share this with you. He doesn't want to have to do all the work for himself, okay? He probably already has a job. He's not here to work for you. He's here to work with you. And you need to work with him too. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Good partnership. Be patient, okay? Hey, be patient. It doesn't have to happen tomorrow. But keep your eyes peeled, okay? They say don't look for love. Well, you know what? You do want to look for love, but you have to realize that you're not going to find it everywhere you go. Okay? You don't want to just turn around and be like, man, I'm looking for it, I can't find it. Of course you're not going to find it right now. When's the last time you saw a four-leaf clover? Okay? It happens like that. You're going to see it sometimes, but if you don't look for love, then the next person that runs into you, you're not going to be looking at them, and you're just going to be listening to what they're saying, I'm falling for this crap, and you're not going to have your eyes open to what's really going on. Okay? Feel me? Do you feel me? Is your heart beating with me, baby? Okay? Go out there. Find your guy. Make it happen. You can be happy. I want to see you happy. And yo, I'm single too. I'm ready to go. You can send me an email, DMOT100@gmail.com. It's all good. And look me up on Facebook too. Facebook.com, DMOT100. Okay, I'm there all the time. I love to talk to you. It's all good. Baby, baby. Peace.
It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb. This is what I bet. Yep. It's like Romeo.